I just found out that there is a new development in KL, but not in KL city centre, in Bangsar, more specifically Federal Hill. Now, why I think this is an important property is because it fits all the criteria for expats, whether you're coming here for MM2H or just as an investment point of view for you to live in the next few years. It's still under construction, and I'm going to check out this property with the specialist agent, Aaron, and he's going to take us around for a tour and show us who this project is for, who it's not for, and whether this suits you. Let's go. I'm in the show gallery right now of this is SP Setia, one of the biggest developers in Malaysia. And again, this is not sponsored. I'm just here because I thought this was a really good project to take a look at, and maybe some of you guys might be interested. So let's meet Aaron. Aaron is here. Aaron, how are you, brother?
Hi, hello.
Guys, this is Aaron. He's the project specialist here. So if you guys are interested, scan this and you guys will be able to speak directly to Aaron. Aaron will bring you guys around once you guys are here. So Aaron, you are the specialist here. Can you show us Parkside Residence? Where are we? Yeah, just give us some brief on this.
Alright, can. Just over here. So for those who are actually familiar with Bangsar itself, so Bangsar, where are we located? So we know that actually Bangsar itself is developed by mostly very independent developer. They actually develop like one single plot of land by here and here. But over here, what I'm showing you today is what's so special is today we have a total first and the only township in Bangsar itself. So this development is actually consists of 52 acres and it has a 5 acre of central park. Meaning to say today you can enjoy living in the KL city centre, but at the same time you can enjoy the scenery, the breeze, the greeneries.
Ah,
yes.
So there's basically like this huge central park here. How many acres is this?
This is actually 5.2 acres over here.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So right now what we are launching over here, that this is the first phase over here. It's going to be 3 buildings. This is actually consists of future commercial buildings. Okay. It's going to be 25 story tall. And this is what we are having today, Parkside Residence. This is consists of 693 units over here. And every unit, it has 14 units per floor.
14 units per floor. Okay, so it's about medium to low density.
It's considered as a low density.
Low, okay.
Yes, right. Low density. And this is going to be a leasehold over here. So when we look at this over here, okay, where is KL City Centre? So from here itself, we can see there's KL City. Yes, okay. KL Tower over here, and that's our Twin Tower over here. And this is the latest one, PNB 118 over here. As you can see, our surroundings, this is actually, if you guys are familiar, this is actually KL Sentral. We are actually located just 500 meters away. Okay, so imagine that if you are traveling from overseas to Malaysia, just by a single train, KLIA Express, you can just bring yourself to here.
And then you just walk over to your residence?
No, I cannot walk. Okay. 500 meters, you can
maybe Grab lah.
Yes, Grab. So Grab will probably cost you maybe 5 to 10 ringgits just to send you from KL Sentral to your home over here.
Okay.
And if you're wondering if it doesn't possess a transport, what do you do over here? So this is actually considered as a transit-oriented development. Why do I say so? In the future, when this building is completed, you will have a covered walkway that actually will just bring yourself here to the nearest LRT station. This is Bangsar LRT station.
Is this walkable?
Yes, it's going to be walkable. There will be a covered walkway that connect you from this property itself to this LRT station.
Okay.
And this LRT station can bring you back to KL Sentral if you wanted to leave Malaysia, just KLIA.
Okay, alright.
So this is actually considered as a very premium and exclusive address.
I see.
As you can see, Bangsar itself actually consists of a very unique demographic. We have professional workings over here, and most of the expatriates who live here long enough, they know the Bangsar. So this will actually be their choice lah. So for expats who are planning to visit Malaysia or stay in Malaysia, or move to Malaysia, you guys got nothing to be worried about because there is plenty of international schools over here. And about medical itself, we have our famous Pantai Hospital. It's actually located just 10 minutes drive away from here.
Okay, Pantai Medical Center.
Yes, and of course within the development itself, we will have wellness center and also international inside here itself.
International schools inside this place itself?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so all 3 of these buildings is going to be completed in the same time lah, by 2030?
Yes, correct. This is what targeted by the developer itself.
So for this one, since it's going to be complete in 2030, that means you pay just a down payment right now, about 10%, I'm guessing, right?
Upon signing an SPA, so for foreign buyers, for buying cash, you need to pay up to 10%.
So just pay 10% and then every few months they just follow the payment schedule until it's completed.
Yes, correct.
In 2030. If you guys are interested, you can speak directly to Aaron, scan the QR code and get some more information from him. Now, Aaron, what's the facilities like? I see a lot of nice, a nice place. Like, so there's a lot of this like rooftop terrace and stuff. So what do we have here?
Okay, for people who are actually prefer to have a very well balanced in terms of lifestyle and also in works. So we have 4 different floors of facilities over here. First of all, we have our level 8 Parkside retreat area. We have a swimming pool, we have a garden, we have jacuzzis, just for you to linger around, to chill and relax. At the same time, for those who are still working or retired still working, we have co-working space over here. If you're wondering where to work, don't worry. We have our own co-working space. It's actually located at 43rd floor over here, overseeing the whole Central Park. So, of course, you can chill and relax, work-life balance over here. So for those who wanted to go to gym, okay, for a gym membership in Malaysia, of course, it's not expensive. But imagine this, overseeing KL, we have a sky gym over here. And of course, the rooftop, we have a rooftop terrace over here.
Okay, so now I want to show you guys the main event. Look at how the building looks. For me, this is one of the most beautiful buildings and the reason why I am here. Now, Aaron, talk to me about the design. This is not a normal design building in a residence building in KL or Malaysia. I keep seeing that name, Mitsui Fudosan Group. Are they responsible for the design or what? What's going on here?
Okay, if you've seen that this building is so sexy enough, it's actually planned by this very famous Archimetrix architecture firm. Okay. It's one of reputable architectural firm in Malaysia. So back to here, you're saying about Mitsui Fudosan. Okay, this development itself is actually developed by 2 major players. One is SB Setia, second is Mitsui Fudosan. Okay. So who is Mitsui Fudosan? Mitsui Fudosan has been in the world for doing development and construction more than 300 years already. It's actually from Japan. So we all know how Japan workmanship is. Okay. So for the whole development, the land and construction is with SB Setia, and of course, it's going to be advised and the official consultant will be Mitsui Fudosan.
Okay, alright, so that's why the building looks very sexy.
Yes.
Okay.
Mitsui Fudosan actually developed Disney Sea and Disneyland in Tokyo.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, interesting. I've never been, but interesting. Okay. Alright, so we have the condo here and the future development, which will also be completed at the same time.
Yes.
Correct? And it's going to be exactly the same, right? Whatever you see here, it's going to be here, but with bigger units. Correct. So what are the sizes for these units right now?
Well, currently what we have is the single studio bedroom that consists of 490 square feet and below. So for the larger size one, we have 3 bedrooms that is actually 1,300 square feet.
1,300 square feet. That's the biggest one, right?
That's the biggest one, yes.
Okay, so I think a lot of expats are looking at that for own stay. Can we have a look at the layout?
So what is so exclusive about the layout in this building itself? So for those who actually prefer to have much more privacy and exclusive living world, so we can see most of units, 80% of these units over here are actually corner units. So at the same time, you can preserve your privacy, you're not sharing the same walls as your neighbors. So, and the best thing is you get plenty of sunlight, plenty of windows. So there will be a total of 7 lifts servicing total of 14 units over here. And the best thing is the lift can go up to 5 meters per second. Very fast,
right?
Very fast.
Speed lift.
Yes.
Okay, wait, I forgot to ask, how many stories is this?
Total, there will be 62 floors.
62 floors.
62 floors.
Okay.
Minus out, but you need to minus out the basement parking as well and the facility floor. So that's approximately around 55 units.
55 residential floors.
50 units of residential floor.
Okay, understand. Okay, I see those lights over there, right? There's red and blue lights.
Yes.
What is going on there?
That is actually our speed ramp. Okay. So mean to say, okay, older condos, we can see that always you need to circle the building to go to your parking lot. But over here, we have a speed ramp which can carry you to 2 floors at the same time.
Let's go and check out the show unit. I'm actually curious to see that.
So this is actually D2 layout. It's actually 2+1, 2 bedroom, 1 study room, and 2 bathroom with the balcony. This is actually the most sought after layout of all. Why? You'll be actually facing the KLCC and also the Central Park.
Okay, so in all of this is the unit, right?
Yes.
You face KLCC and the Central Park in front, the 5 acre Central Park.
Every unit will be very unique. They'll be having their own facing.
Okay.
So there will not be any repetition.
Quick side note here, because this comes up a lot when people travel or move between countries. Personally, when I travel, I try to avoid the traditional way of changing money because the exchange rates and fees can really add up over time. That's why I use Wise. I've used it when traveling to places like Korea, Hong Kong, Vietnam, and other countries. It lets me move my money between currencies at real exchange rates all from one app. It's simple, transparent, and it just works when you're moving between countries or managing money internationally. I've left my link below if you guys want to use the same setup. Alright, back to the video. Is this fully furnished though?
Okay, this comes in partly furnished.
Okay.
But I will say that it's roughly near to 70%.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So very, just loose furnitures, is it?
Basically, yep, some general fittings in terms of lightings and fans, but everything else in terms of the sanitary, kitchen itself, and electrical appliances are already included.
Okay, so the big items are already included. Just the normal loose furnitures that you have to include in. They have to bring in.
Maybe you just need to spend maybe roughly an additional 3,000 to move in.
20,000-30,000 to move in, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is where you're standing, is the entrance.
Yes, this will be the entrance.
Alright.
Okay, what is included over here? Overseeing, you see this? How nice this kitchen is? Everything that you see over here is included already.
Okay.
This will be the most expensive part of the renovation, but this is covered by the developer. So you have a 2-in-1 washer and dryer over here, and you have a fridge that is fixed nicely over here to this custom-made kitchen. The hob is included, the hood is included as well. Every room is going to be equipped with an aircon, air conditioning as well. So living room, the small room over here, the study room, master bedroom, and the second room itself will be equipped with the aircon as well.
Okay.
And the best thing is actually the bathroom.
Okay, the bathroom. I'm
Yes.
curious. Okay.
There's actually two standards of the bathroom. One is we are giving in terms of the sanitary is American standard. Everything that you see over here is actually included with the shower screen, the boiler system, rain shower as well.
This is not the master bathroom, right?
This is not the master
comes with
bathroom.
rain shower also.
Yes. And
Okay.
here, the master bathroom, you will be amazed. Definitely you like it. That, for the guest room, the guest one, we are giving the American standard. This, we are giving Valerie and Bosch.
Ah, why
Yes.
specifically different? Because this is like super expensive or what?
Because it's ensuite to the master bathroom, master bedroom.
So more special. Okay.
Yes. So it's pretty much very spacious over here. It's 8 feet apart. You just lay down over here.
Okay. Alright. This is 926 square feet.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So this is actually included a full height as
Oh.
well for you.
This is the exact design.
This is the exact design, yes. Definitely some of you will be thinking, living in the KL city center, highways there, we got so convenient. This glass itself, this is tinted and it's going to be soundproof.
Okay, so you won't be able to hear the...
Yes, correct.
Okay.
You can come and just knock on this. It sounds different as well.
Sounds like thicker.
Solid. This is the view facing the LRT station. The LRT station is just right over there. This is facing KL Sentral view.
Ah, okay. So you have a
5 meters
PNB.
station. Yep.
Yes. Okay. So basically you have the hall, you have one room here. This is one of the rooms, and then you have the master bedroom in front there, and then you have a study room or +1 over here. All right. Oh, nice ID. So this is the balcony. So this is the exact size of the balcony and roughly the view in the future. Let's talk about Parkside Residences. Let me give you guys my honest opinion. Let's see if this is a good project for you. I'll answer the question is who this project is for towards the end. I do want to highlight a few things. I want to talk about the design. Number one, the design is really good, hands down. And somehow they've managed to put big size units, about 1,000 square feet and above as well inside. And it's only a few hundred units in density. So I think that is a big plus point. Number two is the location. You're right next to Bangsa, where it's a very high-end location, and your address is actually Federal Hill. And Federal Hill is one of the most expensive address in KL. And yeah, you're right next to KL Sentral, one of the biggest transportation hubs in KL or in Malaysia. Another thing is the brand. SP Setia is not a small brand. It's one of the biggest developers in Malaysia. They have investments all over the world as well. So you know they will complete this project. You don't have to worry about this project being abandoned or stuff like that. I have full faith in this developer. They are very big, very, very big. And one thing that stood out the most and why I think this is a very good project is because they are doing it in a sense of a township style. You see, in KL or in most places in Malaysia and KL, what they do is developers will just buy small plots of land and build whatever they want. They don't care about the next building or what's going on around it. They don't care about the surrounding place. But when you have 52 acres right here, they are planning how the entire 52 acres can work together seamlessly. And they also have a huge 5-acre park inside. You are telling me you are living like right next to the city and you have a 5-acre park in your backyard. And you have shops below and you have restaurants below. You basically don't have to drive anywhere. So basically they are bringing the whole concept of Desa Park City to the city. Do you see how good that is? Now, long-term value. That's what I see here. So in terms of who this is for, if you are planning to retire in Malaysia, you are planning to buy something for investment, such as long-term investment in the next 5, 10, 15 years, if you want to park your money somewhere, this would be the property to do so. This is not financial advice. This is me telling you guys what I think this property can do. You want to talk about this property, you want to talk about investment, then we can sit down on a strategy call. But in terms of parking your money and where it's going to grow, these type of properties is what I see will grow. But who should not buy this? If you are thinking of doing Airbnb, short-term investment, you're thinking to flip, this is not the one for you. Because Malaysia has RPGT and stuff. But that's a topic for another video, another time. If you are coming here under MM2H, you're thinking of buying a property, you want something safe, you want something that will bring you value long-term, you want something that will be able to rent out or even live inside long-term, this is the property that checks all those boxes. And for those of you who are talking about this is a leasehold property, yes, I understand this leasehold. For me, from a property investor or investment point of view, I don't see any downside about it being leasehold and how it would affect future long-term value. Nothing like that. The project just started. If leasehold was really bad investment, nobody would be buying any leasehold property in Malaysia. Most leasehold properties outperform freehold properties, whether in ROI, whether in capital appreciation or even long-term value. I can list you 5 other leasehold properties that outperform freehold properties. But yeah, that's a video for another time. And if you have any questions, put them down below. And if you guys want to visit or if you guys want more info on this project, you guys want to find out the available units, I already spoke to the agent there, Aaron. You guys will be talking directly to him. So if you guys want to talk to Aaron, scan the QR code. He will get back to you. Let him know. Put inside the form what exactly you're looking for. I'll get him. He is the official agent or exclusive agent for this property. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with other agents. I'm sorry, I just have to share this. That you guys paid some booking to some MM2H agents or you paid some booking to some property agents and they disappeared. Guys, there are a lot of scams everywhere in Malaysia. My job over here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help you guys. That's what the form is for. So that I can pass you over to the respected agents, either MM2H or property agents. So if you get scammed by another way and then you come to me, there's no way I can help. The only way I can ask you to do is basically just file a police report. That's the most you can do. So be careful and be alert. Don't simply bank in money to random agents or random people. Okay, so the people that I work with are all licensed and verified by either the developer or the government. That's who I'm working with. I'm just the guy trying to help you guys bridge the gap between you and the MM2H or property agents. That's what I'm doing. That's all I'm helping you guys out. But if you guys want my own opinion on which property is best, which visa I should go for, you want my honest advice, that's when we'll need to sit down for a strategy call, right? And you can book that one online at nasmalaysia.com. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. And what other projects you think would be a good competitor for this? Let me know down in the comments below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.